Hey everybody, so today I'm here to share my 2023 favorites with you guys. So to be honest, I don't have a ton of stuff. The things that I did buy were really early in this year, but then my husband and I started cutting back a ton. So honestly, these are more just like everyday life products. Very few of them actually are super interesting. But I thought I would give them to you anyways. We're just going to start off strong with a couple of Christmas gifts. So you know how we used to do Santa's Workshop when we were kids, and we used to be able to go in and buy these really cheap things for a bunch of different relatives? Yeah, well, Mark did that with the girls and took them to Dollar Tree so they could pick out some stuff for me, and these are some of my favorite gifts. So Sophie got me these star tea lights. Okay, only one's lit up because Lexi turned it on, but she got these for my bookcase, and she said that I'm her moon and stars. Come on. Like, if that's not an honor, I don't know what is. And then Lexi picked out this. It has her hair in it. I just realized she clipped her hair in it. I'm leaving it. Okay. So Lexi picked out this Lego board that like was a kit to spell out mom. So she made that for me. And I don't know if you can see it, but one of her hairs is clipped in there. So yes, she did this for me, which was super cute. Like she gave me the kit unopened, and then she ripped it right off me Christmas morning, and she went to make it. And then Sophie got me a watermelon pouch, which, yes, you know what watermelons are for. And so does she. So the fact she picked it out, amazing. And then Remy got me some highlighters. These are not all the presents. These are just some of my favorites. But Remy knows how much I highlight in my books and stuff when I'm reading them, especially nonfiction, which I've gotten into a lot this past year. So I constantly need highlighters. And so she got me some more. And the fact that Soph got me a watermelon pouch is just top tier. So those are a couple of their presents. And Mark got me several amazing presents, but I have to mention this one. He did get me a new chain for my Moon and Stars necklace, because this is a necklace he got me like 5 years ago, maybe even more now, to represent our kids and him and our miscarriages and stuff. So he's the moon and they're the stars, and the chain on it broke. Just like out of nowhere. I was just taking a shirt off and it literally just like slipped off of me. I did not even hear it break or anything. So I wasn't wearing it for a really long time. So he got me a new chain. So I love that. And then, oh, I love it so much. I have to be careful with it. But he found this amazing bobblehead of Pennywise. Oh my gosh, I love it. So the 2017 It movie, stop tracking my face and track Pennywise. It is probably like my second favorite movie, and I just love this. There we go. To me, this honestly looks a lot like Bill. Not too many Pennywise things look like Bill Skarsgård, but to me, I can see Bill in this, and I love that. It also has Georgie's little float down here. Just like amazing detail. The only thing I don't like is that he beats his head off this balloon all the time. I'm afraid it's going to like scratch or something. But even like the little cracks on his forehead, like this is just such a well-made bobblehead. He said him and Lexi found it at Walmart for $25, and I cannot believe that because it is amazing. There we go. Finally turned off that focus thing. Anyways, I wanted to mention him because I have a lot of Pennywise stuff, but like I said, not a lot of it looks like Bill, and Bill is Pennywise to me. So I'm very excited to see that movie that he's coming out in next year. It's supposed to be a great horror movie. And then also I wanted to be sure to mention this. So my grandma got the girls teddy bears made out of my grandpa's clothing, and then she got me a pillow. So it has one of his button downs, but when it was gifted to me, it was gifted like this, and there's something over here written to me, but it was given like this, and I was like, oh, I don't quite recognize this right here, and I was like, this looks familiar, and the second I turned it over, I can 1000% remember this button down of his. Yeah, almost lost it on Christmas morning. I just want to say that until you are in the place to take your loved one's clothings and turn them into something like this, you don't understand how big that is to trust somebody with those things. And I wanted to recommend it. The shop, it's local to us in this area, but she does have her email and her phone number. I'm sure she could ship and arrange that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't want to speak for her, but I just know how exceptionally well made this pillow was, along with my girls' teddy bears. I would show you, but those are just super personal. But they are some of the best teddy bears I've ever seen. Just so well made. The girls love them. And just, I can't, you guys know I would not just recommend anything. But here's her information. I'll also put it in the description box below as well. But go ahead and screenshot that in case you need anything like this done. Because I know who I'm going to if I ever wanted to do something similar like this. Because the quality, exceptional. So I love this so much. I think it goes without saying. I've got a piece of my dad with me. Whew. It's a hard one. But I had to be sure to mention it. I'm just going to go pulling stuff out of this bag. These are not gifts anymore. My Kindle, first and foremost. This is like uneventful because it's the same one I've always had. But honestly, this past year, my interests have slowly been returning to me. Quite frankly, I wasn't a functioning human being for the first 6 months after my dad died. So hard. It wasn't even a decision. I just did not have the ability to read anything, to watch anything, to play anything. It was just a lot of rotting, to be honest. So it slowly started coming back to me, and my Kindle was one of the very first things that got me back into reading just because it was so easy. So I just had to give it a big shout out. Continues to be super helpful. I just feel like I fly through books on here, and I don't know, just with this past year and how things have been, I just feel like especially attached to it. So if you're on the fence about a Kindle, I really do think it's worth it. I know a lot of people read a lot more on those things. My sister has a Kindle and she's been reading up a storm lately too. I did get the Tangle Teezer hairbrush. I am normally a wet brush type of girl, but I switched to this and I love it. Not only does it do what the wet brush did, but I can also clean this with soap and water and get all the oils and everything else from, what it picks up in your hair and the lint and everything. I can actually wash this one. So it's really nice. Nothing super special about it. Like, it's a hairbrush. As you can hear, mine desperately needs brushing. After sitting here and doing these videos, my hair slowly starts to get like tangled up from all the movements of when I'm talking. It'll just sit here and go up and down on my shirt, and it'll just slowly start to tangle itself there. This is a good transition. This Hairitage hair brand, love it. I get mine from Walmart. I don't know if it's anywhere else. It started with the dry shampoo, which I'm out of. Need to rectify that. But this is amazing. Does what I need it to do. I feel like I get a lot out of it, and it doesn't leave my hair super, super gross. I need it to be like a certain line of gross. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need it to have some volume and texture, but not like I can't even run my fingers through it, which some dry shampoos are just like crazy and dry your hair out so much. Then I also got the volume mousse. I use this if I know I'm going to be curling or any kind of doing anything with my hair styling wise. I will put this in after I get a shower, and this helps hold it like nothing I've ever seen before. And it doesn't leave it all crunchy and gross and disgusting. It's just as soft, smooth, and everything else, but the hold on it is amazing. All these things are like $8 from Walmart, by the way. And then I got this heat protectant spray. So I was using I don't even know what the brand was, but I was using one from Ulta that I had bought for like $24 and I hated, but I was just going to keep using it. So I bought this, and this is amazing. So yes, it is a liquid. It's not an aerosol, but I kind of prefer this anyways because it gives me time to brush it through my hair, sit there, part my hair, have the tool heat up and be ready and stuff like that. So love it. I cannot say enough good things about this brand, the Hairitage. It's just great. It's affordable, it works really well, and a lot of their stuff has really good ratings. I'm pretty simple when it comes to my hair, so I don't need a lot, but those 3 products are what I use, and I will not stray at this point. Speaking of hair stuff, I think it's the only other thing in here. Is it? Yes. For hair. You guys have seen my hair like this in a lot of different ways, and I know I've mentioned it before, but my waver. But this is what I go to the most. When you guys talk about that you like my wavy hair, this is what I've used. I don't always use the mousse with it because honestly I don't have to. For whatever reason, the waves hold in my hair way better than curls or anything else that I do without any kind of pre-treatment. It's crazy. And I do not put hairspray on it. You can see these are all my hair products. I don't use hairspray. I would if I needed to, if I was like really concerned with my hair setting, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not that girl. So this is amazing. It's regularly on sale for like 35 bucks. You can't go wrong with it. I would like to try one of those like side-by-side barrel ones just because I'm wondering if it would give me more of like a subtle look, and I would really like to try that. But it does have like a deep, you know, crimp, and it does seem like it's like really dramatic, but especially if you have longer hair, it's gonna pull some of that out, and it's just gonna be, you know, wavy like you've seen in some of my videos. It also makes great like before hair wash day. I love doing it then because my hair is just like gross, but like I need it to be like textured and stuff to put it up in headbands or in buns to like give it that full volume. That'll do it. So love this thing. I've been using it a lot more lately. This is the only thing to do with nails, so let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. I saw it on TikTok. It is amazing. It's the steel nails, again from Walmart. Yeah, so I saw this on TikTok as like a really good nail hardener. It is amazing. Love it. It dries super quickly. It was only like $2 or $3. I don't understand why the handle is so long, but like whatever, doesn't really matter. It's great. It's great. It is a great nail hardener. It actually makes your nails hard. Not like a lot of other junk that I've used before. Next thing, honestly I should pull it all out of the freezer, but I need it there right now. And I just got done using this before this video, but these are my ice packs. So I've got a bunch of different things. I have an ice pack, I have a ice face roller, and I also have those water globes too. Not for skincare, but for headaches. I'm a headache girly, and I use these packs that go literally all around the front of my head like this. Normally when I get them right out of the freezer, I'll flip them so the fuzzy side is on my skin. That way it's not too jarring. If the headache isn't too bad. If we are touching migraine territory, I will go straight into plastic right on my skin. Something about the cold and ice and stuff like that just works really well for my headaches. So I have the face roller if I can't stand these because it's too much pressure, and the ice roller is just really nice because I can roll it all across my head. I can also do it on my cheeks and really get into some of these tension spots that I have. It's really nice for that. The globes are really nice for when I have headaches surrounding my eyes, because obviously I can get closer into them and not hurt them or anything. This you could probably sink over your head, or over your eyes I mean, but it's not really meant for that. It's meant more to sit on your temples and also on the front of your head. It's not supposed to really be a gel eye mask, but I guess you could make it into one. But I also just find that like just an ice pack sitting right on my eyeballs does nothing to help. So I like those water globes because I can move them around and my eye as a whole does not get too cold too fast or anything. So just a few things that I wanted to recommend. Let's go with the 2 lotions that I have because the rest is kind of makeup related stuff. First and foremost, this sunscreen is amazing. So I bought this summer for myself. I use what the kids use, which is Eucerin SPF 50 all over my body. It's a spray. We all use it as a family. It's really great. But on my face, I use this. And sometimes I'll even drag it onto my chest and my shoulders too, because I need it. I'm going to need it even more this summer But this is really great. I don't know what it looks like under makeup or anything like that. That's not really why I wear it. I wear it because I burn within 5-10 minutes being in the sun. That's going to get a lot worse this summer, apparently. And yeah, it works amazing. Anytime I've remembered this, I've never gotten a sunburn. So I know that the higher SPF does not necessarily mean more protection, but it can mean that you don't need to reapply it as often. And I do find that's hard to keep track of being a mom. I'm more worried about my kids and what they're doing than what I'm doing, which was plainly obvious this summer when I got sun poisoning from not putting sunblock on my arms. I just totally forgot about them. So yeah. This is amazing. It's by La Roche-Posay. The name. I mean, they could have gone with literally anything else. Then this EOS specific, this Fresh and Cozy scent is amazing. So I've got this big bottle, which is like $8 at Walmart. This little hand cream is like $4. This sits by my computer. It's like a little bit thicker, a little bit richer, but I mean, it's drugstore lotion, so it's not anything incredible. Oh, the smell. If you liked warm and cozy as a teenager who shopped at Victoria's Secret, who let us do that, you're gonna love this. It has a fresh and cozy scent. Like, that is exactly what this is. It is perfect. I tried the vanilla cashmere. That's a little too vanilla-y for me. It still smells good. I just don't like it on myself for some reason. It smells a little too much like cocoa butter, I think, when it's on me. And I do not like the smell of cocoa butter. But I gave it to my older girls and they wear it all the time. And I think it smells amazing on them. So I don't know what that's about, but I love this one. I'm literally almost out. I just haven't been using it because after this, I'm going to cut the bottle open and get at the bottom before I go buying another one. Because I still probably have like an inch, but it won't come up through the pump anymore, which is kind of annoying. But it's a really great lotion. I use it on my arms, my legs, like everything once I get out of the shower, and I feel like it does a really good job. Not the best job. It's an $8 lotion, but it does a really good job. So I'm happy with it. So the two skincare items that I have that are specific to skincare is this Kinship Super Mellow Hydrating Eye Cream. This is amazing. I did get it for the intention of being an eye cream. I got this at the beginning of the year. I've used it consistently. That's how much I've taken out of it. You see that? That's it. I still have, like, what is that? I'd say 85% of a jar left. Like, it's crazy. So, like, the littlest dab of this goes so far. So far. It's amazing. It's a great under eye cream. This is the only retinol that I use. I'm now 30, so, you know, it's time. So this is the retinol that I use. It says acne resurfacing, but I just have a lot of texture in my skin. So this works really well. This, I believe, is like, I don't know, give or take $15, $20. But again, I've had this all year, and I just now think I'm getting towards the bottom. I probably have like a couple months left before I'll have to buy this. So it lasted me an entire year. So those are two things that I would pay. I think this was 20. I think this was around 20. These are two things that I would spend that kind of money on just because they go so far and they do a lot. I pretty much just use the First Aid Beauty cream on my face other than these two things. That's all I'm really worried about. I'm just going to use one retinol and just make sure that my skin's moisturized and I'm using sunscreen. I tried all the different steps. I can't say that I saw a huge difference. I did it for a long time, 6-9 months. I tried things, added, took away. I don't really see much of a difference than when I use a retinol cream at night, an under eye cream at night, and I use the First Aid Beauty as a moisturizer and wearing sunblock. So that's what I'm going to stick to. Also because in this economy, you can have a 12-step skincare. I love that for you if you do, but I'm not there with you. Can't afford that. Anyways, the next thing, I bought this specifically for filming because when I do so many videos back to back, I need for my makeup to stay where it is. So I don't really like go out with it. Don't try me there, but I can attest that sweating, oils, like all of that, even sometimes I don't take this right off after work. It just lasts all day. This Milani Make It Last. I think I got this from Walmart. It was like $12. This stuff is like basically, first of all, it smells like hairspray, you know, like a perfumey kind of thing. It's basically like hairspray for your face. I spray it all over. I get a really generous mist on my face, and then I use whatever sturdy paper I can find. I relax my whole face and I fan it until it's dry. That's the only thing I do, and it's amazing. I used to be a really big makeup girly. I tried several of those when I was very into them, very expensive ones. I've never had anything that worked as well as that. I found both of them this past year, and I've been super happy with them. The first one is the e.l.f. What is this? Instant Lift Brow Pencil. So this is actually an empty one. This is my second empty one. I just wanted to show you. Okay? I'm not going to show you the spoolie. That is disgusting. That'll stay between me and nobody. But this is my brand new one that I just cracked open the other day. I love these things. Okay? I am at my heart a cork eyeshadow from MAC girl. But it is so annoying to run out of that. And what do? Go all the way up to a Macy's and get that one shadow, which they hardly ever have. So then it has to be ordered on the internet, and it's like $16 for one eyeshadow. I don't know. I was just in the mood for something different. So I went with this because they actually do have an auburn color. That's the thing. This is an auburn, and I love that because there's so many eyebrow things out there, but they do not consider the reddish tint. So I don't ever even try to use them. But this had auburn, so this is where I get it. I normally get them from Target, but my Walmart started selling them now too. So the next thing is also from e.l.f. If I recommend you one thing, it'll be this. All my fair girlies, come here. Come here. I got something to say. It's worthwhile, I promise, because I've been pasty, translucent even, for a very long time now. Okay? It's not new for me. But this e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. It's the contour. Okay? Fairlight. I saw this online. I think it was Target. And I was like, that looks really cool. Like really cool toned. That's the thing with us fair ladies. Everything makes me look orange. Okay? All the bronzers that make you guys look like glowing babes. I love that. But it makes me look like I'm from the Jersey Shore. Okay? And that can be a desired look, but that's not what I want. So I gave this a shot, and I was so happy because it does look very intimidating. Obviously, that is a stark comparison to my skin color, but that's the point with contour. This is perfect. It's also absolutely disgusting because I use it like a heathen, but you know, what else is new? This is just exceptional. If you are fair-skinned and you want some kind of contour, bronzer type of thing, and you're tired of looking orange, amazing. It was $10. I've probably had this for like, I don't know, going on 6 months. And I use it basically every time I do my makeup. And I'm just now getting to the bottom of it. So there's quite a bit in there. I don't love the Dofu. Is that what they're called? This applicator. I don't love that. But it, you know, it is what it is. You know, I don't get to pick. So I make it work. As far as what I blend it out with, as long as you're not going to judge me. You saw it. You saw it. Yeah, that's what I blended out with. Just a disgusting little poof like that. I won't apologize. There's just nothing that blends as well as a well-seasoned poof. And I know it's gross and unhygienic, but it's the truth. I rhymed. Didn't mean to. That's a little cringe. But my point being is that, yes, it's gross and disgusting, but it works. So I'm going to keep doing it. And lastly, I did want to mention this company right here, ZUDO. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. That is where I got my Palestine necklace from. And that is also where this cuff, let me zoom you in. It says, silence is violence. So that's where I got this cuff from. And then also my necklace from. They donate proceeds to Gaza. And they are also a local Midwest shop. So they are based out of Michigan, I believe, here in the States. All around, 10 out of 10 love. The quality of this, the thickness, just it feels amazing. And so does this cuff. It is just gorgeous. And it also is adjustable as well. So I wanted to recommend them. Just love everything that they're doing. The only thing that I can't show you that I absolutely love is this quilt that I got off of Walmart. So this is from Better Homes and Gardens, and it's a quilt for your bed. And I bought this for us because in the summertime our down comforter was just too hot. And I was really hoping that this would be what I was looking for. It's so good. They have so many cute prints too. We have the one I'm showing you on screen. I wish I could put into words just how much I love this thing. Not only is it like the perfect amount of heat in the summertime, something to put over you, not too thick, not too thin. I'm not one of those top sheet people. I'm not even a traditional quilt kind of person. I don't like that. I need it to be soft, flowy, still cozy, but also not overheat me. And this is just like the perfect combo. And every time you wash it, it gets softer and more flexible and more like a blanket than it is a quilt, but it's still a quilt. I don't know. It's magic. It's amazing. I think they're also on clearance right now for like $10 off. We've had that basically all year long. It just keeps getting better with age. The only other thing I can think of is my office chair. I did replace that this year to get one of those wider ones. Now, I bought mine when it was over $100, but now it's $70, so that's not too bad. But I really do like this one. I sit on it like an animal because of my chronic pain. So I think I might have to replace mine soon because I'm just wearing it out from the different ways that I sit in it to try and give myself comfort. But it really is the best, most comfortable chair, especially for someone who's plus size, or you want to sit crisscross applesauce on it, you know, that kind of thing. It's really cool. So I'll link that as well. It's the ones that you've seen on TikTok. They are worth it, in my opinion. But again, I bought that at like the beginning of the year. So those are really the only two standout items that I can't show you, and I showed you all the rest. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you stuck around for the entire thing, why don't we go ahead and put the green heart emoji. Let me know what your guys' favorite thing this year has been, whether it be a person, a thing, an experience, whatever. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and as always, thanks for watching.